It's officially been a week. Today is day 7 of our 90-day challenge. Super excited. Today we're going to talk about how God calls ordinary people. People like you and people like me. I've been under the weather. I don't feel good, clearly. My nose is so clogged I can't smell anything. I've been crying. I've had moments all day where I just wanted to cancel everything and just stay in bed. And sometimes I feel like an imposter. But I showed up anyway. I'm here. And that's what Exodus 3 reminded me of. Because I was about to not record this. And I was like, no. Moses wasn't some perfectly confident, completely prepared person standing there saying, absolutely, God. You can count on me. I'm your guy. No. As would anyone, he had questions, he had doubts, he had excuses. But God still called him. This is an intention thing. It's not a qualification thing. Today, I may not have control over everything happening in my life, but I do have choices. I choose to show up with a smile, even when I don't feel good, even when I feel like I'm pretending to be this twinkle light lady. Like, this is, sorry, but this is me. This is who I want to be, at least. So I want to be someone who keeps showing up no matter what's going on, and I'll always do it with a smile because I know that whatever's going on, God has a bigger plan, and I don't have to understand it. I don't have to understand it. A lot of things don't need to be understood, and I was talking to my dad earlier today. He was like, sometimes ignorance is bliss. I don't know about ignorance. I choose not to worry about the things that I can't control. And sometimes it's not that we can choose. Sometimes we have those moments and emotions. We're not robots. We're humans. We have feelings. Well, what I'm trying to say is maybe today or tomorrow or whatever, maybe the way you're showing up right now doesn't look impressive. Maybe your one step is simply getting out of bed, making the phone call, opening your Bible, starting the thing, trying again, regrouping, reorganizing, whatever it is. Don't wait until you feel ready. Even if it's to do something like this, like making YouTube videos all of a sudden. And maybe God's calling you right now in the middle of your ordinary, messy, imperfect life because you have so much more inside. So you don't have to show up perfect. Just show up, whatever it is. I'm not saying to not try, because I am a very, I don't know how to describe that. Like, I guess A type, but not. I'm my own type. But I'm just the kind of person that I do like plans, but I also understand that, like, we can't really control what happens in the day. Things happen, like, stuff happens. So I like to have plans. I like to be on time. I like having everything organized. I'm rambling about something. I don't even know where I was going. All I'm trying to say is let's stop right there. Actually, I'm going in circles. So I'm gonna read. So I stop going in circles. And then when I think of what I was trying to get at, I'll let you know as I read. Let's go. Come on. One day, Moses was tending the flock of his father-in-law, Jethro, the priest of Midian. He led the flock far into the wilderness and came to Sinai, the mountain of God. There, the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a blazing fire from the middle of a bush. Moses stared in amazement. Though the bush was engulfed in flames, it didn't burn up. This is amazing, Moses said to himself. Why isn't that bush burning up? I must go see it. When the Lord saw Moses coming to take a closer look, God called to him from the middle of the bush. Moses, Moses, here I am, Moses replied. Do not come any closer, the Lord warned. Take off your sandals, for you are standing on holy ground. I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. When Moses heard this, he covered his face because he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord told him, I have certainly seen the oppression of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries of distress because of their harsh slave drivers. Yes, I'm aware of their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the power of the Egyptians and led them out of Egypt into their own fertile and spacious land. It is a land flowing with milk and honey. Look, the cry of the people of Israel has reached me, and I have seen how harshly the Egyptians abuse them. Now go, for I am sending you to Pharaoh. You must lead my people Israel out of Egypt. But Moses protested to God. Who am I to appear before the Pharaoh? Who am I to lead the people of Israel out of Egypt? God answered, I will be with you, and this is your sign that I am the one who has sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God at this very mountain. But Moses protested, if I go to the people of Israel and tell them, the God of your ancestors has sent me to you, they will ask me, what is his name? Then what should I tell him? I mean, valid. He's having feelings right now. He walked up to a bush that was on fire and was not, changing. He was curious. He walked up to it, and then God's like, hey, I need you to go in front of the Pharaoh and free all the people of Egypt that are being treated terribly. And he's like, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's talk about this. So we'll go to 3:14. God replied to Moses, I am who I am. Say this to the people of Israel. I am has sent me to you. God also said to Moses, say this to the people of Israel. Yahweh, the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my eternal name, my name to remember for all generations. Let's run it back. Yahweh, the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my eternal name, my name to remember for all generations. Now go and call together all the elders of Israel. Tell them, Yahweh, the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, has appeared to me. He told me, I have been watching closely, and I see how the Egyptians are treating you. I have promised to rescue you from your oppression in Egypt. I will lead you to a land flowing with milk and honey, the land where the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites now live. The elders of Israel will accept your message. Then you and the elders must go to the king of Egypt and tell him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. So please let us take a 3-day journey into the wilderness to offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. But I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless a mighty hand forces him. So I will raise my hand and strike the Egyptians, performing all kinds of miracles among them. Then at last he will let you go. And I will cause the Egyptians to look favorably on you. They will give you gifts when you go, so you will not leave empty-handed. Every Israelite woman will ask for articles of silver and gold and fine clothing from her Egyptian neighbors and from the foreign women in their houses. You will dress your sons and daughters with these, stripping the Egyptians of their wealth. In chapter 4, he continues to protest, and he says, what if they don't believe me or listen to me? What if they say, the Lord never appeared to you? Then the Lord asked him, what is that in your hand? A shepherd's staff, Moses replied. Throw it down on the ground, the Lord told him. So Moses threw down the staff and turned it into a snake. I feel like this shows God's humor also, because like, oh my goodness, this guy's gonna keep asking me questions. Everybody else has been asking me questions, but this guy's gonna keep asking me questions. Put your stick down. Turns it into a snake. I love him. Anyway, be you. Follow your heart. Do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever is valuable and helpful to others. Share your light in your heart, and trust that I'm always gonna forget the topic. Trust that. You could trust that. By the end of it, I'm gonna forget. Moses was a normal guy. He didn't feel qualified to go represent the God of our ancestors. He thought God picked the wrong guy. God could be calling you to do something, and you're asking way too many questions. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend, a safe weekend. Today we had baseball evaluations, and it was really fun. And Noah lost his marbles, and I collected mine off the floor. And then I had a good cry in the shower. So, it's all good though. I'm still here. And we got here super late. But I've been recording at this time pretty consistently, because this is the only time that I have no background screaming because Noah's sleeping. So, I'm showing up anyway. Tired, nasally, and praying for a miracle. So, I hope you guys got something nice out of this. Like, I hope you caught what I was throwing, and if you have any suggestions of how I should, like, sequence this, or how you guys prefer to study the word, let me know. I'm open to it. Always open. Can't promise that I will be made up, but I will be probably sitting here in my twinkle lights. Anyway, happy Friday. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.